play. You know, my voice is getting a little lonely up here. Multicultural, and it was hip hop poetry that brought out everybody. And so we respected the people who respected us. And it's like, I think two older people that passed. That first was Weldon Irvin, which was a jazz musician. Weldon. And then Steve Ben Israel. And both were from the jazz era. And I think they saw that in hip hop. They saw that in hip hop. That's why it didn't stop. I'm sorry. Sometimes I talk, and when I hear the beat, the hip hop just makes me wanna walk. I had to cough, excuse me, but it's okay. Now I'm back on track. Where was I at? Okay, back on the fact. Well, Steven, he used to come to the New Eureka, and he used to rock every evening. First Wednesday or the third Saturday evening. Anytime he got on stage, man, he deep in. Whether it was a weekday or on the weekend, pardon me, wait until the beat and this beat is funky, keep it going as I'm flowing. He was one of the poets and MCs who was showing the younger generation how to do it without intimidation. Plus he gave you a congratulation, he gave us props. He was like, he liked us a lot and liked the knowledge we dropped straight off the top. Cause this is a spiritual evening. Yes, cause it's a spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. This is a spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. A spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. We've been missing you. On stage dropping the knowledge, lyrical. He wasn't your typical individual. Yo, plus he was hysterical. Sometimes he have you laughing. But then at the end of the night, he be dropping jewels when he's rapping. Or doing poetry. Ooh, I know this beat is kind of familiar, but it's kind of hot. He would get on stage and rock his so unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? And you can feel them all in here. Flows go everywhere, like Steve's hair. Yes, you know, chill, he was cool though, on stage with his Jufro. Yeah, he was rocking all wild. He would freestyle with his hair all wild. But while his hair was going this way and that way, his words went this way. How'd you go, man? Listen to what he'd say. At the New Eureka Cafe, every first Wednesday of the month, only happens once. Man with open mic list, he'd be up front, waiting to sign up, to get up and blow your mind up. Once you also ready for the wind up, you got hit when he was on the lineup, and you would get upset when his time's up. Just when you think he would stop, he would come back and rock. Wait, I got something more to say. Then he would perform. Sometimes I think he was putting us on. It's like he was making up as he went along, but it was still hot. It's a spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. It's a spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. Spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. It's a spiritual evening for Mr. Steven. We miss you rocking the stage at the New Eureka. Sometimes he would go off on the deep end. You be wondering where he's been. He's been around a long time, so it's been a long way. Dropping on your mind, but yo, I would love to hear him speak in his own way. He was unique. You know, and I like this beat. It sounds so sweet. Give it up for the band, y'all, for the spiritual evening. Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. It's a spiritual evening for Mr. Steven Israel. We've been missing you. Now see, we're MCs, but since he was a poet, he liked what we did. I wanna kind of vibe in his lane a little bit, the poetry side. Say a few words. This is actually now This is actually something I wrote, which I thought actually tonight is a good night for something like this. And I guess since we're all here for Steven, and since we've been speaking to Steven, I'll drop this for you this evening. Because obviously when someone's leaving, our sorrow deepens. For those we hold dear, who are no longer here, at least that's how it appears to one's eyes and ears. But to the heart it is clear that they are still there. You can still feel them near. Their presence is everywhere. Just listen, you can hear. Their name fill the air, and sweet memories are shared. Paired with laughter and tears. Memories we replay, and thoughts we relay each day. In the mind's unique way to ensure that we stay long after we've gone. Our spirit lives on. We still mourn those who've been here all along. They can reappear in many forms. A familiar smile, their favorite song, or their image adorned on the faces of their born. And I want to do something in the spirit of Steve. Against the establishment. I've got a song to sing. I just hope that you're listening. Because it's a true fact. Poor is the new black. I said I got a song to sing. I just hope that you're listening. Because it's a true fact. Poor is the new black. White collar conservative flashing down Capitol Hill, pointing his finger, plastic finger. Ooh, read me that for a second, I'm sorry. White collar conservative flashing down Capitol Hill, pointing his finger, passing judgment. How about passing the bill? But I doubt you actually will, because I don't fit the bill of your constituency. They're sure richer than me, so for them you fight more rigorously. And originally we were among the rank and file, till we changed the dial. After getting a bad reception, and left with right and reconcile, we crossed the aisle, but all the while frowned upon the smile of those politicians. The most are dollar driven, and our vote is not a given. Who speaks for those with no pot to piston? Though populism speaks in majority, and leaves out the minorities mostly affected by wealth inequality. So tell me, what's your policy on poverty? Because your trickle-down economy never got to me. But it's showing generosity if you own property, but never properly compensated those who were property. The colony's biggest commodity. We went from servitude to will work for food. Fighting for a few scraps. Poor is the new black, but if you black and poor, you already knew that. We feel it twofold. The welfare is fool's gold, more like a glue trap. Hard to get off. When you try, they move back like screw that. You cats gotta pick yourselves up by your own bootstraps. That from the plutocrats with their super PACs, but who's got our back? The ghetto gets no lobbyists. It's all politics. It is not always obvious who our party is. Because it's a problem when your congressman spends more time in Washington than the community and you don't see a lot of him until he comes back groveling for campaign funds but can't claim one accomplishment. Senators' rhetoric, empty promises. I know I was gonna mess that one up. I ain't said that in a long time. But anyway, I'm feeling your spirit, Steve. But we're gonna end it like that. So, in honor of Mr. Steve Ben Israel, give it up, y'all. Wiseguy and Gaston. Please give it up for Wiseguy and Gaston, please. Rock with passion.